Well, hello Age of Empires 2 fans, it's me Glatose, and today I'm bringing to you another of my games for my series Noobs for Noobs. We are playing Age of Empires 2 High Definition, and we are playing, as you can see here, with the new expansion Rise of Regicide, and I am playing as the Vietnamese. It's an archer civilization. So, before I present you the players and the map and the game in general, let me just say that I am recording this game. I am making this into a video, about, I don't know, some hours after I played it, because to be honest, I was afraid of the new update in Steam. This game is at 5 update, number 5 update. Before that, it was the update 4.9. Before that, it's 4.8, and before that, it was 4.7. So there were many updates in very few days, and as a result, as you know, with every update, the recordings are becoming the recordings that you had with the old updates are becoming not playable. So I was a bit afraid that if I waited too long to record this video and upload it to YouTube, you wouldn't have a chance to see it. And unfortunately, this happened to me some days ago. So, if I had a request for the Microsoft company and the developers of the game in general, would be to find a way to make old recordings of old versions playable in nowadays versions of the game. Anyway, let's go to the map and to the game. As you can see, it's if you already have found out, it is a golden pit map, which means that in your base, in your starting base, there is a little gold. You see here 2 piles of gold, and here 3 piles of gold, and there in a pit in the center there is a lot of gold and some stone. As you can see, it's pretty similar to Gold Rush. So this is a game that I hosted. As you can see, I am in blue, and I like it. I like the settings because it's a golden pit, so all the players at some point they have to go to the middle in order to have access to the gold. It's also last man standing, which means that you can make allies. So if I can't access the middle, I can always ally with someone and trade for gold. But in the end, there will be only one winner. So the game to end, there must be only one player. Something like the Immortals, if you remember them, and Duncan MacLeod. In the end, it could be only one. And so so this is it. It's a free for all, last man standing, Regicide. We have kings, golden pit. So there are many options to play this game. You can go for the middle if you are capable enough. You can stay in the back and trade with your allies if you have any. You can go to snipe enemy kings and win the game, and you can, and of course there will be always backstabbings in this kind of games. So let's present the players. I am playing as the Vietnamese. Vietnamese has, if you don't know, let me quickly show you uh, the how it's called now, the tech tree. Sorry. It's an archer civilization. They reveal enemy position at the game start, and archer raid units gain plus 8 HP in every Imperial Age. Free cross prison, and they have Ratan archers, which is an RD archer. And of course they have war elephants, as all the Raja's civilizations have. So if you see my fog of war, you can see that I know where, you see here, where the enemy is. You know, in free-for-all matches, it is somehow pretty helpful, because I can see that I am very near the orange player, that according to his score he's a pretty good player, and also I am near the green player, which is the weakest player. So it's much more easier for me to decide what my strategy will be. Let's present the players. It's me, GLaDOS, playing as the Vietnamese. Here is the green player playing as Vikings. Vikings has become a much better land civilization. Of course, his main ability, and he's always much better in water, but with war chiefs, which means that all military units can do extra damage against cavalry, they are pretty decent in land maps such as this. This is another Raja civilization, Malay. It is also an naval civilization. This is the yellow player plays as the Hans, the yellow player plays as the Hans, the teal player plays as the Chinese, purple player plays as the Berbers. Berbers, if you know it, it's one of my favorite civs. It's my favorite, in fact, African kingdom civ. And here is the orange player playing as the Spanish. So we have, if I count it right, 3 expansion pack civilizations. You see here that I have decided to go for the middle, as you can see. Red player has also gone for the middle, and here we have an early aggression, as you can see. The red player tried to attack the yellow player to raid his economy, but he found the resistance in the from the castle and the archers. And as you can see here, yellow player and the Joker, which is the grey player, are allied, as you can see. So they have already formed an ally. And the other ally, I think, in this game, I don't remember if we will see another one, it's me and Green. I have decided to be friends with Green for 2 reasons. Because he's a little guy, he's not any threat, so I don't think that he will backstab me, and I can always trade with him. As you can see, he's still in a feudal age, while I think most of other players are in the castle. So you see here some Cold War going on. The walls are against each other here. So the purple player and the teal player are establishing their territory here. Here we have a confrontation as well, again. We will watch the red player for a while. The red player, he has Hans, and he is trying to make some raiding, do some raiding with his cavalry archers. This is a good choice, unit choice from the Hans, from a player playing as the Hans, because cavalry archers of the Hans are much more cheaper. So At this point, for some reasons, there is no other players in the middle. You see here that maybe Orange will in some point come down here. He has some knights here ready for action, and it's me here. I have a town center. I have a castle. You can see here that I have another two town centers and the starting castle because it's a regicide, and I am building up my economy. You see here that the green player is a very inexperienced player. He's very slow in his building. Here another of the ratings, but now the yellow player, who is also playing as the Hans, has chosen to go elite skirmishers. The grey player has one town center, no, two town center, if I see correctly. Yeah, the yellow player has one town center. He is now building, I think, his second town center. Yes. The red player has one town center also, which is wrong. In general, guys, when you reach the castle age, you should certainly build two or three more town centers. Now look what the orange player has done, and he's so much ahead in score. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, and now he's building here a fifth town center. So let's quickly check his what's his name? Yes, let's quickly check his villagers. He has almost, if I can see, 60 or more villagers, because he has many town centers. They are all producing, as you can see, villagers, and he's the first one to go to the Imperial Age as well. So don't be afraid at the castle age to build more town centers and produce extra villagers. The ideal is to have about the half of your population in villagers. I forgot to mention that this is a 200 population game. There is a 200 population cap, because as I said, I host it and this is what I prefer. In general, I have I prefer two things, playing with two things. The first one is I like normal speed, and the second one is I like 200 population. These settings are very common in Woobly, and I started playing online in Woobly community. So this is why I prefer this settings, if you like. But on the other hand, in Steam and in Age of Empires high definition, many players prefer to play at fast speed and 300 population. So anyway, the orange player is attacking at the red player in order to take the gold, to establish a base here and take some gold, and at the same time the grey player is asking if me, the blue player, and the red player are allied. We both said that we are not allied, and this is the truth. You see here that this is clever. The grey player and the yellow player have gone to trade. It's not very profitable trade, but it's okay if you don't have access to the middle. This is why I said that you can play this map and this kind of game with many ways. It's not so much crucial to be in the center of the map. In fact, I once played a game when the player who was the best player in the game didn't even try to get access to the middle of the map and almost won the game with just trash units. So it doesn't mean that you have to be in the center of the map in order to be able to win. Here the orange player has made a successful push. He has destroyed most of the red units and buildings. The red player is building here a castle, but I think that this castle will go down very fast because there are no he can't defend it. The red player cannot defend it with units. He has no units, and the orange player has trebuchet at this stage. Here everything is quiet. Here we have still walls but not action. The green player is building slowly his economy. He's a nice guy. I like him. And you see here, as I said, that with only one trebuchet, the orange player will take down this castle. So now it's me and the orange player at the middle of the map. The orange player is attacking to me also. He is going for my castle here. As you can see, I have two castles. And one back here. Now, in general, it's not wise to attack every players and be the center of attention in free-for-all matches, because you will become the number one target. But anyway, here we have some lag issues and the grey player disconnected, so the yellow player lost his ally, but he can continue to trade, which is important, I guess. I lost a castle here, but I managed to take down this trebuchet. You see here that I have some arbalests that the Vietnamese arbalests have 48 HP points. They are fully upgraded. I have also elite rattan archers, and here comes a little bat elephants. They are not upgraded. I'm now doing the upgrades here. I rebuild the castle. At the same point, the grey player is building some archery range because he has seen my archers. He has also seen what the red player has. He has heavy cavalry archers, so he is building archery range, I guess, for skirmishers. The orange player will again go for my castle here. He has sent his paladins to take down my bomber cannons. He didn't manage it. You see here, they are not fully upgraded yet. They lack the attack upgrades. And you see here that I am going, this is what I'm talking about. I don't have to fight orange here in the middle. I can always go to his base, and if I'm lucky, take down his king. Especially now that orange is occupied with the red player and his cavalry archer units. You see here that I had, I think, found where his castle was, and I'm going directly for his castle. I have placed my arbalest here, and I'm waiting for the king to come out. I hope that is a king. Here is the king. The orange player don't pay attention, and he loses his king, and consequently he loses the game. And you see here that he was very good player. He was a very good player, maybe the best player in here, but he didn't pay attention. I think that also the red player distracted him. We weren't As you see here, we were in touch with a red player. It was just a coincidence. But in this short time, I managed to go into the orange base. I didn't do much. I just killed his castle and sniped his king. So now the red player has come back in the middle and he is collecting this gold. And I think that he has fully upgraded heavy cavalry archers, and I think that he is looking for some kills. And when you have such a mobile unit, such as the heavy cavalry archers, it's wise, and this is what I think the red player is doing. It's wise to raid the enemy base and the enemy economy. You see here that I have chosen not to destroy orange base here because I don't want to go for this gold yet. So I leave these castles here to protect this gold in some way, you know. You see here, for example, that the red player cannot go in the middle. He is just in this gold. And here the red player is coming for my economy, as you can see. He has killed some villagers, 1, 2, maybe more. 1, 2 here for sure. And he is going here for my wood line. I think he will take down almost every of my villagers. Oh, he don't have chemistry yet, and I think that he doesn't have ballistics. So it's not. I was mistaken before. They are not fully upgraded heavy cavalry archers. But anyway, not a lot of action here. The yellow player is building up an army. The red player has retreated, and I have the chance. I bought some stone, and I am building here a castle to protect my economy and these wood lines. So here you can see that the Berbers are coming with hussars. Berbers have access to fully upgraded hussars. Unfortunately, these are not fully upgraded, but I guess that the purple player don't have gold for the upgrades. Still, he could sell some food and wood to get the upgrades. They are very important. And you see here that he's going for the town center. He's pretty smart. He has managed to destroy it. Maybe he was hoping that the king would be here. But here comes the cavalry archers. And as I said, they're not fully upgraded, but they are upgraded enough to take down these hussars that are not so much upgraded. So always guys, research the upgrades at the blacksmith and at the university. And here I'm going for the red player. I have a crash here with the yellow player, but I'm going for the red player because he attacked me first. He was trying to disrupt my economy, so I'm going for him. I know that he has cavalry archers, so I have come here with arbalests, with elite rattan archers that are good against heavy cavalry archers. And here you can see the other elite unit of Vietnamese. It's Imperial Skirmishers. It's the upgrade of elite skirmishers. They get Imperial Skirmishers. So as you can see, I completely destroyed the red players' heavy cavalry archers. Of course, now look here, the yellow have really fully upgraded heavy cavalry archers. You see here that red is a pretty, it's an easy victim, it's an easy target, sorry, but he is playing at 2 vs 1. So I have noticed that. I have noticed that the yellow player is here. So I'm thinking that okay, while the yellow player is here and attacking red, I should come here and attack yellow. Why not? Red has me and yellow, we made a big damage to red's economy and military building, so we have weakened him pretty much enough. So let's go against yellow, because you have to be very careful in these free-for-all games, because you might think that you have the upper hand. You might think that you are attacking a player, you are winning, and while you are attacking a player, some other player will come from behind. Sometimes it will even be your ally. It will come from behind, it will come to your economy, and you won't have the time and the units to respond. So I am thinking that while red and yellow are occupied with each other and they are fighting each other, I should go to yellow. And here my ally has reached the Imperial Age. Yay! I really like my ally. See here how the Rattan's archers can do pretty well against the heavy cavalry archers. And here is another unit that all of Raja's units, civilization have. It's a little bat elephant. I think that it is very good to be in front and behind to be archers and some skirmishers. The red player have managed to be okay for now. He is collecting this gold, but as you can see, the orange player, the left units of orange player are here, and I hope that they will go here. Oh, here you see, they will disrupt reds from collecting gold. Here it's a big mess. I'm not playing correctly. I have units all over the place. I don't know where his king is, but I noticed this. I noticed that the yellow player is trading with someone, and this someone is the grey player. At the same time, the red player has come here to raid me again, but I am prepared. I have this castle and I have some imperial skirmishers back here, so I have no problem back in my base. And here you see that I am going for with some light cavalry to take down the market. You know what? I prefer in these cases when you don't have an ally and it's a free for all. I prefer, and especially if it's a dead ally, I prefer to go for the market because then all these trade cards would be useless and they will take space in the population. So I'm not going for the trade card, I'm going for the market. But here the yellow player is responding fast. He has managed to take down my units, and now he's here. I'm trying with other units. Unfortunately, the Vietnamese have light cavalry, and I haven't managed to take down this market yet. The red player is here. He is raiding the purple's economy. I don't know where purple units are. He had some units. Oh, we have a confrontation here. You see? Yeah. So while I was here attacking the yellow player, these two players, the tilt and the purple, have decided to have an open war here. Well, for some reasons they have like standing, they have their unit standing. But anyway, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Here, the red player is doing a pretty good job at destroying purple's economy. Look at this. He has destroyed purple's economy for sure. And now the teal player has resigned. It says here disconnected. I'm not sure if it was he was disconnected. At this time we didn't have any lag issues, so I think that he just resigned and just pulled the plug, you know. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Here a quick response from the Berber player. He used some elite camel archers, as you can see here, and to take down the enemy heavy cavalry archers. Camel archers are very good. They are the natural enemy of cavalry archers. And here, for some reasons that I don't understand, the yellow player is attacking green. Well, I don't know. This is not nice because green didn't, you know, didn't hurt anyone. He is coming back here with some of his units. They are not upgraded at all, as you can see. Only one attack upgrade of the military of the infantry units. So it's an easy target. It's an easy target. But I am not really sure why the yellow player chose to do that. Maybe he was going for my economy, and then he decided, you know, I'm just passing by the green player, why not attack him as well. So here I am going for the yellow's market. I have returned. Here was a castle. Here was a castle. So I know that the yellow player really want to protect this market, and I'm going to take down this market. Notice that the green player has resigned at this point. The red player is going around trying to find some villagers and some economy to kill. At the same time, I will show you to you later. Yes, I have managed to destroy the yellow player's market. So you see here that all these trade cars will come to the market and just stay here. The yellow player wasn't getting so much gold, only 14 gold per trade card, but it was okay because he didn't have access to the middle. At this point I have, as you see, very much resources. You will see here that the purple player has no gold at all. He has no food because his food economy was destroyed by the red player. The yellow player has also no gold, so I have the upper hand of the game. And you know, at this point I think that you see here that I use my light cavalry and imperial skirmishers to take down these heavy cavalry archers and to be done with them. You will notice here that the red player, after the combined attack of the yellow player and me, didn't rebuild his economy. He has his villager in here, he has his king here, many idle villagers, and I think that he doesn't care anymore about the economy. He just has these heavy cavalry archers, and he is just going around and trying to find something to kill. But you know, I think that at this point the red player and the yellow player should have talked and ally, or maybe the purple player and the yellow player, or anyway, even these three together should ally against me, but they haven't done it. At the same time, the purple player managed to destroy Teal, but here was Teal's market. and he didn't keep it alive, he destroyed it, because if he had kept it alive, he could trade now. And this is also a major mistake. So you see here that the yellow player is trying to find, I don't know, is going for the middle. He hopes that he will have access to gold, maybe. He managed to defend against my attack here, as you can see. But my goal was to take down this his market. At this stage of the game, to be honest, I'm pretty comfortable. Sorry for my English and my accent. I'm pretty sure of myself. You know, I'm in the middle. I have half in the middle. The other half in the middle is not taken by anyone because Orange, who is a dead player, has it. So I'm pretty comfortable that you know, I have the upper hand. Here the red player will try to engage, but now the purple player is ready, and you see here the red player has just resigned, and the purple player is ready for the attacks. So I don't know why the purple player does not produce any genitors. For you that don't know, the Berbers have an elite unit, an extra elite unit, except from the cavalry, from the elite camel archer and camel archer, that are the genitors and elite genitors. And these are mounted skirmishers. They're somewhat, sorry, they cost more food and wood than the original skirmisher. That they are more mobile and much more efficient. So I don't know why he doesn't produce any of them. Here we have a conflict, as you can see. I think that the yellow will win because the purple player has not done his upgrades yet. And here I am coming with a little bat elephants, which are pretty good against both cavalry archers and hussars. Some harbaliers, some imperial skirmishers, and bombard cannons. You see here that I have chosen cheap units in general. I mean, I'm talking about harbalier and imperial skirmishers, and only some little bat elephants that cost gold, and of course the bombard cannons. So you see here that I have come this time much more prepared. These are some red units that are just standing here. I have become much more prepared. I have taken down one town center of the yellow player. The yellow player is calling GG. Unfortunately, I don't know if he can talk to me. I can't see here. Anyway, no one is responding to him. Usually when a player tells GG, the other player should respond. GG, if you don't know, means good game. I guess I didn't see it, talking for myself. And here I'm going for the castle and the king. Here is the king, here are my imperial skirmishers, and the king is out, and the yellow player is out. Also, while the yellow player units were returning, they were attacked by the remaining units of the orange player. So I am very happy that I left orange here. So now it's 1 vs 1, and I clearly have the upper hand. I also have to tell you that the red player, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but before he resigned, he left his heavy cavalry archers here. and the orange market was here. So the red player, after was resigned, he took down the market of the orange player. So now there are just these two markets if the purple player wants to trade, but I don't think that the purple player really knows what's going on here. Let's see what his line of sight, his fog of war is. His Cold War fire, and here is his fog of war. Yeah, he doesn't know about these markets here. He will come here to take down these heavy cavalry archers. He's coming here with some Trabusi to take down the to take the middle here. This is a clever choice from him. This is a good choice. He has also a hussar here to claim this relic. I forget to mention that I have two relics here, and there are two more relics here and here. It's also a mistake from the red player and the yellow player not claiming these relics, because they would provide a little much of gold, a little gold that would be pretty useful. But now I have decided to go, of course, against the purple player, and in order to do that I have to destroy the orange base in the middle in order to reach the purple player. And as I was going to do that, I found the purple player here. Of course I have the upper hand because I have a little bat elephants there that are very strong against both hussars and both elite skirmishers. I have also imperial skirmishers that are better than the elite skirmishers. I have bombard cannons. So yeah, the purple player is retreating. As you can see, he didn't manage to claim this half of the center for his own. So you see here that the purple player has managed to do some upgrades. They are not fully upgraded yet, but they are okay, I guess. I still don't understand why the purple player is not building any elite genitors at this point. Maybe he don't have the gold for the elite upgrade, so he's using elite skirmishers, maybe because elite skirmishers are cheaper. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose, or maybe he has forgotten about the elite genitors. I don't think so. I forgot to mention in the beginning that we have chosen our civilizations. Yeah, I decided to start with Raja's civilization, a new civilization, to show it to you guys, the Vietnamese here. So I have some villagers here collecting stone. I have, of course, villagers here collecting gold. You see here the resources of the purple player. The purple player, to be honest, he's playing pretty well. He has to go trash units. Trash units means that he has to produce units that don't cost any gold. So he will go with skirmishers and with cavalry and with hussars. So he has built a ton of archery range and stables. He has a pretty good economy in the back. In order to sustain the military production, he has these castles here for protection, and he is saying that okay, I will defend in this spot with my units and under my castle fire. So yeah, if you want to come against me, blue player, come and face me here. So this is a pretty good strategy, to be honest. a very effective defensive strategy. But at some point, because I'm not under siege, because I have the middle, um, I will manage and to overcome his units and eventually win the game, unless the purple player managed to do a surprise attack to my king and take me down that way. This is also an option. You see here that the purple player's king is here. Maybe you are wondering, where is my king? Well, no, it's not in this castle, even though it has flags. This is just to experiment to fool my enemies. In fact, my king is here. Yes, in the green player's castle that the green player has resigned. I had a thought that it would be much more safer spot, because when you play these games, there is a big chance that there will be surprise attacks at your base to take down your king, as I did in the orange base. So I thought that the best way to hide your king is in a dead allies base. So I have put him here. If an enemy pass by, he will notice this castle. He will notice the flags, but he knows that the green player resigned, so he will suspect that he will thought that in here there is the green player's king. So yeah, I thought that way, and I thought that my king would be much more safer in here than in my castles. Of course, if the purple player has the goal to do treason, I think that he will show him where my king is. But if this happens, I will have to move my king to somewhere else. So anyway, I am fighting here, but as I said before, the purple player is defending extremely well. He's playing an excellent game, in my opinion. Of course, I'm a little relaxed here. I know that I have the upper hand. I'm not in a hurry. But this doesn't matter, because the purple player, he's doing just fine. He is fighting under his castles. His castles are helping him. You see here that he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castles. He has bought some stone and he has built 5 castles here to protect his economy and to protect his king. I continue to come with a little bat elephants that are very good against hussars and against elite skirmishers, and with some bombard cannons. But as you can see, the purple player, he takes some of his hussars to take down my cannons, and in sometimes he succeeded. So I haven't managed to take down any of the castles of his castles yet, just some of his military buildings. Let's watch the purple from the purple perspective, because I want to check his resources. You see that as the time goes by, he is running low in his resources. Now I have come up here. I have built a ton of barracks, and I will go to champions, as you can see. I don't get fully upgraded champions, but I think it's okay. I could continue with only just a little battle elephants, but a little battle elephants are much more expensive. And to be honest, I'm afraid that the purple player, if I go heavy on a little battle elephants, will choose to go to pikemen. So I have chosen the safe choice for Trash Wars, which is champions, because champions, if you are against trash units such as skirmishers, light cavalry, light hussars, and Harbinger pikemen, which are not here at the present, but it is a trash unit. The best counter to all these three combined are champions. And here I come with champions. I will in short time begin to produce only champions, and I'm coming with scabbed rams also, and bombard cannons. And for some reasons this is here. This is full of me, because I could have some light cavalry go back here and attack the purple's economy. In fact, for some reasons, because my Harbingers were chasing this villager, I have found this. So I should disrupt his economy, and I don't just go for these castles here that are doing a pretty heavy damage to my champions. But I have managed to take down one of the castles. I managed to take down this trebuchet. The purple player continues to going for my siege units. This is very clever of him. But I don't think that he has an answer for my champions. It's not his fault, of course. He don't have any gold. I have tons of gold. And of course he could try to ally someone and trade with him, but at this point of the game, when it is 1 vs 1, there is not much to do. He doesn't know where my king is. Even if he know where my king is, he can't create enough siege units or petards in order to take him down quickly and quietly. So as you can see here, there are only 2 castles left. This one is pretty damaged. The champions are a lot, and the purple player has run out of wood. So slowly but steady, I am beginning to win this fight. Of course, this is because, as I said before, I have a lot of gold. Here the purple player has a relic, but he hasn't returned it to his monastery. I don't even know where this is, but anyway, maybe I destroyed it, maybe not, who knows. Here I do treason in order to take down this, the king of the purple player. There is only 1 castle left. The purple player can only produce hussars now, which cost only food. He has ring the bell. For some reason, an elite elephant has survived here. And the purple player's king is here in the TC. You see here that the purple player is smiling. I'm smiling as well. He's saying that he don't have any gold. Here he's saying that the Kian player, the teal player here, didn't want to ally him. If this is true, it was pretty stupid of the Kian player. Maybe he was afraid of backstabbing or something. I'm telling him that he played really well. He doesn't believe so because he didn't have gold. This is a gold sieve. I believe that they have a pretty good trust units. Uh, the Berbers. They have fully upgraded Hussars. They have fully upgraded skirmishers. They have elite genitors. They don't have Harbalier. They have pikemen, but they are fully upgraded as well. So they are pretty decent. They have pretty decent late game and trust war game. But when your opponent has gold, you can't do anything. And now, where is Purple's king? Here he is. At this point, you see that I did two treasons, yes, treasons. This is because I did the first one, and he showed me that the Purple King was here. You see that I am what I'm doing with my cursor. Yes, he was outside of the map, so I'm doing this again. And the game saw the Purple King here again. So I'm like, what the hell, the game is bugged or something, and I'm saying that okay, I will continue to destroy purple, and at some point I will find his king. But I noticed that some villagers were getting out, some sneaky villagers were getting out to go somewhere, so I have taken some of my champions, and I'm following them to see where they are going, because I suppose that when they are going will be the king as well. And you see here that the per player, here is the king, he is walling him in. He wants to do a double wall, as you can see. But I come with my champions. I don't think that the second wall will be completed. You see here that there is a wall here, there is a hole here, sorry. So if I clicked for my champions to go in here, they will go like that and inside. Now the purple players notice it and hold this part as well. So I have cornered him right now. This is a mistake. He should take his king from here and leave. But at this stage of the game, it's not pretty important. You can't really rebuild yourself because it's one versus one, so the other player will always track you down, hunt you down, and eventually kill you. So I have trapped him in here, and I'm coming with with a cannon. I'm saying GG, and I will take the purple king down, and this is the end of the game, guys. So I really enjoy these games, these settings. This is something I came up with because there are many possibilities in these games. There are many surprises. And if you are not careful enough, even if you are a good player, you will be taken down. Either from the surprise attack or because two other players which are not as good as you are will ally and attack you in the same time. And of course it's last man standing, so there's no allied victory, and so there will be backstabbings. Let's see the achievements for a bit. I killed a lot of units, almost 2000 units. You see here the per player lost a lot. He had a pretty good economy. I was pretty close, if you see, in food and wood. And of course I collected the most stone and most gold, much more than any other player. Second was the red player here. I have more research count. This is understandable because I had a lot of gold. And you see here that the orange player had almost 150 villagers. So this is why he was so far ahead in score. And you see here that all the other players, except from maybe Kian player and of course the green player, had almost half here their population, me included, in villagers. So this was the right thing to do. And this was it for this game, guys. I hope you liked it. I will certainly play this setting, this map and this setting again. So if another interesting game came up, I will surely present it to you if I'm not blocked by any updates from the Steam. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.